Hey everybody, and welcome back to RimWorld. We have this quest that we're considering doing. We'd have to go up against 8 man-hunting pigs, and I don't know how dangerous pigs are. They give it a 3-star extreme rating, challenge rating though, so maybe we shouldn't do it. Like maybe I should research how hard it is to kill a pig, honestly. But if we were going to do that, we should probably make some bedrolls so we can take bedrolls with us. We would take, what, 6 people? We'd probably leave Bocha by herself because we have the traps here that could protect us from anybody that came in, unless they burrowed in from some other side. So we would need 6 bedrolls, and that's something we can just build as furniture. Fortunately, we have to have a good space for them, though. We can't just can I uninstall them? Surely, if once I build one, I can just uninstall it, right? Let's see. If I just set up, but we don't need 6 because Cheetah and Sullivan can share one. So we really need 5. We need 4 regular ones and a double. Which is actually kind of odd that why would we even build a double? Because a regular takes 40 cloth and a double takes 85. So it actually takes more to make a double one. But maybe there's, you know, since they enjoy the company of each other, maybe it would help. Raccoon, are you just eating the warg meat? It's a weird thing. Prez, why are you barfing chunks, dude? Gutworms, oh yeah, gutworms, of course. I need to confirm, Raccoon, do you have to eat meat? No, you can eat veg. Okay. So that's good. Now, can I uninstall the bed? I can uninstall the bed. Good. And we'll put those in our inventory and not have it take up space. Not reinstall, uninstall the bed, please. And the bonus with this, I guess, is we'll have an excess of beds should we need to make a, you know, temporary space for somebody. We won't have to build an actual wooden bed. We can just make we can give them the bedroll. Thank you, Bocha. Now that you've built it, unbuild it. Alright, we have some steel, but probably not enough to build the tube television. No, we have just enough to build the tube television. And then we'd have to build some chairs for people to watch said television. Where is it? It's 1 space removed. We'll just set up 3 for now and see how that works for people. I don't know how many people will concurrently be watching the television. It's outside of growing season, so no, they are growing. Interesting. Maybe it's just because it's non-ideal temperature. They're growing slower. Maybe growing season just means when they'll grow 100%. I was going to say, well, we should just harvest what we have because they're not going to grow any bigger. Oh, we had made a masterwork dining chair, huh? This furniture bears a portrayal of an army advancing over a cactus. Sullivan wields a sledgehammer defensively while raising a fist in defiance. This work suggests the concept of safety. This reputation or representation refers to a raid on Sullivan's village. Well, Sullivan, I don't think you've ever wielded a sledgehammer, but, you know. In fact, you have very little melee skill, so I don't know why we would depict you with a sledgehammer. Prez, doing good work on that medicine production, buddy. We should go ahead and build then a drug lab. I suppose that's the next step. Is one drug lab. 75 steel, which we don't. Well, we do have now. Components and wood. One drug lab, please. Let's also deal with these. Oh, a raid. Excuse me. Well, we will not be doing that. A group of pirates from the Grenade Men have arrived nearby. That's interesting because we just recently had an attack. Ooh, this guy's got a smoke launcher. The shell will, upon impact, release a cloud of smoke, obscuring oncoming shots and preventing turrets from locking on. That's interesting. They have a lot of guns. Are they coming immediately? They seem like, I can't remember. I dismissed it before looking, but it seems like they are perhaps coming immediately. Though the way these people are just kind of like hugging the wall gives me some concern. No, they're just standing there, so they're not attacking immediately. Okay, well, I guess I'll let my people do what they're gonna do as long as they don't go outside. We'll have to keep an eye on that. As long as no one wanders to the north, that'll be fine. Make sure our animals are set where they should be. Make sure people are restricted, or not restricted, I guess, in this case. Did you guys make the television? You have made a television. It's a very impressive rec room. What I was going to say is we should deal with these dirt floors, and I think probably the easiest way to do that is just to put some wood flooring down. We shouldn't need it where we have the stone. Smooth marble. We shouldn't need it there. Can someone just go ahead and well, we don't need to right now. I was gonna say we could flick that turret on, but no need to drain the power just yet. Wind turbines are not spinning, so we're not getting any impact there. What is this floor made out of? Can't see the floor very well. People do walk in here, so maybe it's best to kind of do that and make sure we have it at the entrances as well. Keeping an eye on you guys. Don't worry. Seems like we're not really storing. Oh, here they go. They're beginning their attack. So someone please flick this switch. Sullivan, can you do it, please? And everyone, except for you, Bocha, everyone get drafted and come to your spots. sure there's probably a mod that lets you set like rally points so that you don't have to manually do this every time. I mean, maybe we should spread out, honestly. Why can't I move there? Carlos, you can't move right there? Whatever. Can't be at a corner? Minor break risk. Prez, you don't need to go there. Go here, please. Our animals we should restrict to be indoors now. And let's see. Oh, we missed a lot of action. They're just gonna keep pouring in, huh? They're not gonna run? We got at least 3 people that are living. Oh, there they go. Now they're running. And they are escaping out the door, so we got a good amount of prisoners here. Let's see. Olive, the tactician, how are you feeling? Your left big toe was cut off. That's okay. What's your setup like? Oh, you're great at shooting. Animals, intellectual, you're okay at. Wicked, you still alive? Death in 5 hours. Yep. You're deceased. Yep. Beast, you're still alive? I can't see. Yes, death in 5 hours. So we need to save these people quickly. Good at animals. Good at melee. Still no cooking skill. Cooking 2. Shooting, melee. Yeah, we got a lot of good soldiers here, but not much else. Well, guys, go ahead and get undrafted. This can be for prisoners, I guess. Let's make this a prisoner hospital. And please, can people go rescue or capture? Bocha, where are you? You're faster because you're not wearing armor, so... We will need 3 more graves. I mean, if we wanted to, we could just release these people. We don't have to keep them. But I mean, if we can recruit them, I'll recruit them, because it couldn't hurt to have a few more hands. Even if they're crappy at things, they can still be soldiers. They can still be on the front lines. We are out of wood? No, not out of wood. Gonna need my people to really get on the healing, though, because they're gonna bleed out soon. So both Carlos and Abruno, you both are going to be needed pretty quickly. There's Beast. Let's see. What's your health like? Death in 4 hours. So Carlos, can you please tend to Beast? Sucks that they have a wooden door for this room, but they may not stay in it for long. You may move them to other rooms. Wicked. Death in 4 hours. Abruno, can you help with that? Don't haul the... As soon as you put that corpse in the stockpile, you can drop it right now. Tend to Wicked, please. And Olive. Olive is going to die in 2 hours, so Carlos, please, instead, tend to Olive. Olive may die before we even get there. Medical emergency? Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. Abruno, instead, tend to... Well, you can't. So, Olive may die. Unfortunately, we got her into the bed last. If we can at least patch some of these wounds, it should give us a little time back. Yeah, death in 2 hours. Okay, so we probably have saved Olive. She had extreme blood loss, though. And Beast is bleeding out over here. Death in 2 hours. Abruno, can you please just quit with Wicked for a second and tend to Beast. No, grab the stuff you just dropped. That's fine. I know Wicked, you're still bleeding, but it's not as bad as before. Could use another doctor, honestly. But we don't really have one right now because, well, we have Bocha. And Bocha's could be brought in a pinch. But it's not something I really want to have happen. Bruno, you're still working on Beast. Down to 5 hours now. Carlos, are you going to work on Olive? You can, or excuse me, you should probably be patching up Wicked. Wicked's still bleeding. I'm gonna need a cleaner. I'm gonna need to probably force someone to clean this room. Carlos, Sullivan, you're hauling rice to a stockpile. Prez, you're resting. Prez, you will never clean. You will never do cleaning. Bocha, you're hauling. Where are you? You're out there. So Sullivan, can you just drop the rice and get around to cleaning? Carlos, you're tending to Wicked. Thank you. I want to clean up this blood so it's not so dirty in here, because that will lead to infections. Thank you, Sullivan, for cleaning up in here. Appreciate that. I know that's not your normal task, but you're doing what we're asking of you, and appreciate that. Medical emergency? Yeah. I know. They're getting better. Sullivan, clean up the dirt too, please. Is everyone not bleeding anymore? Yep. So we're all good. We're all patched up. Good job. Thank you. So we actually we'll need some prisoner rooms. So we have a couple empty rooms. We have infection. Olive has an infection. Great. That's what we were trying to prevent. But we have medicine. We have a good amount of medicine, so... And we could just remove your arm if we have to, but I'm going to try not to do that, honestly. We have a couple big rooms that are not being used right now. How do we have so many empty rooms? Do we just have that many empty rooms? For some reason, I guess we've been building them. For some reason, I was just thinking we did not have so many empty rooms. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Disease infection. I got it. So we should have 7 people sleeping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So I can make these into prisoner rooms, and as soon as those people are up and about, they can be moved to regular rooms, not the hospital beds. Disease infection. Olive's got infected in the left leg. Jeez, Olive. Are you even any good? You're great at shooting. Incapable of carrying and oh, you're another pyromaniac. Lovely. Incapable of carrying, incapable of firefighting, incapable of social, incapable of artistic. You're also a pyromaniac. But you're not a pyromaniac, you're just a psychopath and a masochist. Jeez, we got some real good recruits here. Oh, we should flip that switch off because we don't need the turret anymore. We should also probably build a second or a third battery. I know what numbers are, I can count. Slow it down a little bit. Medical emergency, Beast and Olive. Is it just because they are blood loss extreme? Yeah, they're getting better though. I promise. I wonder if there's a mod. Surely there's a mod. There's a mod for everything, right? There must be a mod for like blood transfusions. Like it could take some blood from some person and put some more blood in other people and kind of balance them out. Let's put in a third battery. Oh, right there is fine. We do need a lot of more. We need some wood. We need some marble. Wicked has got food poisoning. Jeez. It's not gonna look. This room is gonna be very ugly soon. It's gonna be barfing, and it's not gonna be a good time. Haven't seen anyone watch the television yet. Are we out of steel completely? No, we got 114 steel. What's... It's not a production, it's a miscellaneous. Yeah, the comms console. We would require 120. So we still need more steel, but we got plenty of steel queued up. Carlos is no longer inspired. Okay. I'd forgotten you were inspired, honestly, Carlos. But thank you. Thank you for your service. Beast is no longer incapable of walking. These plants are still growing. Did we, what? We just got some bolt action rifles. We didn't get that smoke launcher. I don't know if I'd ever use a smoke launcher, but it'd be interesting to have. Just to have it. Well, we definitely can't do that, that mission while we have some medical emergencies going on. So maybe we won't do the man-hunting pigs. Or at least it'll be a while. We may skirt it to where it's almost expired before we get around to doing it. Here's what I also want you to do. And this is silly, I know. But can you put some... What do we have a lot of? We have a lot of slate. Can you put me some slate tile? Or some slate flagstone. A fire starting spree, a Bruno. Excuse you. Put me some slate flagstone. Not beautiful, but they make for good surfaces for roads and outdoor walkways. Deconstructing flagstone yields no resources. Can you just make me some slate flagstone? You know what, just here. We already have a flagstone there. Let's just make a little pathway, and that will... And just put one right here, too. Just a little entranceway. Yeah, I know Bruno's on a fire starting spree. Someone will work on that, right? Bruno, you're setting fire to a steel wall. Is anyone gonna go put it out? Anyone? Here, Bocha is. Thank you, Bocha. I'm gonna probably need more than just Bocha to do this, guys. Prez? Prez, why are you not putting out fires, Prez? Someone's just dropped smoke leaf joints all over the place. Prez, how about stop researching for a second, go put some fires out, please? Access speed, thank you. Is it a good thing to recruit two more pyromaniacs? I don't know. It may not be a good thing to recruit 2 more pyromaniacs. But you know what? We're gonna do it. Because we can. We have major infections going on though, so... Or... Oh wait. Colonist needs treatment? Prez? Why do you need treatment, Prez? Oh, gutworms. Oh, and you don't have a hospital bed anymore, do you? Your infection is not good. The immunity in your leg's fine. The immunity in your arm's not looking so hot. Prez? Thank you, you are helping. Appreciate that. That chair, that wooden stool was almost destroyed. Bruno is no longer on a fire-starting spree. Thank you, Bruno. All because you ate a corpse. Or you ate a corpse. No, you didn't eat a corpse. You observed some corpses and you were insulted a couple times. It's too bad the royal whatever tax collector, tribute collector isn't coming by, because I think I might give them all 3 of these people. Some misogynists, some pyromaniacs. Oh, Cheetah's watching the television. Hey, Cheetah. How's it going? Let's see your recreation need. It is increasing. Prez? Oh, someone is coming to save you. Okay, Bruno, go help Prez out, please. Once these guys are done, we can just move them to the other rooms. I'm sure you'll do that. Do we not have the... No, we have the graves queued up. Someone tended to your infections. That's good. Infection is at 64, immunity is at 62, so it's pretty close. And that immunity is definitely going to win. So you're going to keep your arm or your leg. I don't know about the arm. How's our traps? Mostly reset? Halfway reset? Prez, you're knocking down the resistance of Beast, okay. Knocking down the resistance of Olive. Someone has a medical emergency. Olive has a medical emergency. Can you please not give me that? It's your extreme infection. I mean, we'll keep an eye on it. Hopefully hopefully we won't have to take your arm. We'll keep an eye on it. See if that immunity can raise higher. This is about 3. It's 3 below right now. 80 to 77. $81 to 78. It's not really increasing. $82 to 78. It's not going the way we want it to. Cactus Bee and Raccoon 1 have formed a bond. Cactus Bee has named her Patty. Patty the raccoon. Yeah, it's not catching up. I don't think your body just can't fight off this many infections at once, huh? And Wicked is barfing on himself. We may, if we, I mean, we probably need to remove that arm. If we remove that arm, you're probably not good to us anymore. Animals, plants, intellectual. Yeah, we probably give you away, and that's one pyromaniac less. So I will help you, though. I will remove your arm. Amputate the which arm? Left arm. We'll use a bit of medicine for that. Left arm, extreme. Amputate the left arm, please. 1 patient's weight medical operation. And then I will not recruit you anymore. I'll probably just release you as soon as you're available to be released. Our doctors are currently sleeping, so that sucks for you, but that's what's happening. You know what? I'll wake Carlos up. Carlos, go remove the body part before it gets any higher, because it is climbing quite dramatically. You're awfully slow at this, Carlos. Awfully slow. Yeah, if we'd waited for you to wake up naturally, probably would not have been a great idea. Bruno, you're gonna go feed Wicked. Carlos, gonna go take that arm off, which was at 91%. Hopefully we took the correct arm. I was gonna say the right arm, but the right arm was wrong. It was the left arm we wanted to take. I suppose you're a transhumanist, are you? And we could give you a bionic arm. Well, not a bionic arm, but we can unrestrict our animals now. We could give you a prosthetic arm. But I mean, you're kind of not useful to us, honestly, because of the pyromaniac, and you're just good at shooting. We already have an animal person. We are an intellectual person. You're just not great. Death in 4 hours because we cut their arm off. You mean to tell me you didn't take enough to bandage up the arm after you took it away? Yep. Sullivan, cleaning up the blood. Cleaning up the blood away from the stump that's just completely bleeding out. I mean, we could save them and give them a prosthetic arm and they could do something for us, but them being incapable of doing basically all things, and they're volatile, they're hair trigger, and they're going to break all the time and set fires to things. No, we don't want Olive. Beast is also a pyromaniac, but he's got a great memory, so he'll lose skills less quickly. He's tough, so he's more resilient in battle. So that's good. Also, he's pretty good with animals, and we have a good melee fighter. It's interesting that he's a medieval doctor. That gives him +1 medical, but his medical is only 1. And then Wicked here. Wicked the, can't do caring, can't do our cleaning, can't do artistic. You're a psychopath. He's a masochist. Oh, I thought that said misogynist. I'm sorry. That changes things. Masochist. So masochist not too bad. Yeah, so he seems pretty good. I mean, he's a psychopath masochist, but he's a good fighter. So we did set them to recruit, right? Recruit. In that case, I will not make this a prisoner bed because we only really want to keep two. Well, we'll keep it for now. We'll probably let Olive go before she ever gets to that room. Resistance being lowered. Olive is barfing. Olive is no longer incapable of walking, so we can remove Olive. Yep, there we go. Are we just releasing her? Yep, we're releasing her into the wild. Goodbye, Olive. Good riddance. Good day. You're woozy from your anesthetic, and you're just wandering off with moderate blood loss and in severe pain, but we're like, get out of here. The grenade men. What do we know about the grenade men? Where's my my factions button? My microphone is right in the way, so I can't see it. The grenade men. They're a pirate band. They're minus 100, so they really hate us. But you know what? That's okay. We're not really trying to make friends. We're just trying to get rid of a useless pawn. Cargo pods with some plasteel in it. I mean, we don't really need that because we have a whole chunk of plasteel to our right over here. But, you know, once we start building things with plasteel, maybe we'll be glad to have those few extra parts. And we should eventually build our comms console. Oh, and we built the drug lab, but we didn't actually set up any... We didn't build a place to sit at it or anything. Assume you need a place to sit? Yeah. What can we make? We can make smoke lift joints over here instead of at the weird crafting spot. So maybe we should just do that instead, and then we can remove this place. Even though that's kind of a far walk, but it seems more appropriate. Speaking of, since they were cooking, since making the joints were considered cooking, I just wanted to see, has anyone hit level 5? Does it actually give you cooking skills, or is that a crafting? It's probably a crafting. I don't know. Maybe it's a cooking. It says cooking. But no one has gotten up to 5 skill. Everyone's going to bed. That means the end of the episode will come soon. Rez, where are you going before bed? Getting a snack? Consuming some berries, yep. How's the temperature in all the rooms? Looking good? Feeling good? And that means everyone's asleep. so someone barfed on the Prez. Did you barf on the research lab? That can't be good for research. Look at the research speed. The cleanliness is not great. It was still a fine research speed. So that's the end of the episode. We have a couple more potential colonists, Beast and Wicked. But we will make this not a prisoner bed anymore. We had to let Olive go, but that's okay. She was kind of garbage anyways. But thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you again next time.